Who needs sleep, right? So this is actually pretty big news. I don't know if you would say unexpected. So this tweet came out from the official Twitter. You can see this is not a troll. That's got the check mark, the yellow check mark, so you know it's official. And this is the Twitter X, what do you want to call it, official account where they post stuff about School Out Festival. So originally that was School Out Festival 1, now it's for School Out Festival 2. And they have announced a tweet announcing the termination of the game, the end of service, the EOS, for School Out Festival 2 Miracle Live, as it will end on March 31st, 2024. So, this year, in a little over 2 months. And interestingly enough, that is right before April 1st. So, I'm guessing there's going to be no April Fool's joke for this game. And I'm assuming this itself is not April Fool's joke. That's probably not what's going to happen, as much as I would like that to be the case. But in the end, yeah, it's dead. It doesn't really come as a surprise, because a lot of us who actually seen the game know that this game was filled with a myriad of bugs, lacking of features, and just in general wasn't that competent of a game. And it didn't exactly have a big appeal of, like good features, being a good game in general. It was Squall Festival 2 was basically just Squall Festival 1, but slightly better in some departments, but yet slightly worse in other departments. And that's a 10-year-old game, and how do you go to a point and not exactly compete with older games? This had a bunch of the old songs and all the new songs, so it's got like all the songs in the game. That's definitely nice to have, but in general, this kind of gameplay, the rhythm gameplay, is just not as nice as looking at really flashy 3D MVs, and that's how you attract more casuals. People like to see nice shiny stuff in like such an MVs, and All Stars had that, and All Stars definitely had its problems, but this is in all ways a downgrade. And this game, it hasn't lasted that long. In fact, the thing that I found really weird is that we still don't have a global version of this game, and now they've pushed it all the way to February, which is close. But when in February is this going to release? February 1st? February 15th? February 28th? If that happens, is the global version going to just come up for a month and shut down? Or at that point, they're just going to cut their loss and say, we're not even going to bother. My guess is maybe they'll probably bring it up, and I'll talk about why. So, they have this tweet here, and they have a news post that can go in there. So, this is the website, again, translated through Google Translate. So you can basically say, sucks that this game is shutting down. But they are going to talk about that. They're going to have more events until the game basically shuts down. But the interesting thing is, after March 31st, we're preparing a local version. And what you can do with that is you can view the members and titles you earned in the game. But a notable part, they're saying right here, the random part will not be implemented in the local version. So, I'm guessing the actual part where you collect the cards, where you go and play the game with the LP system and use that to gain stuff, that's just gonna die, and that's just gonna be not a part of the game. So you get, at least for something, is you at least get to see what you have collected so far, and basically it's just gonna be a glorified collection app at this point, showing what you got before, but you will not be able to progress anymore. I guess it's better than nothing. So I mean, it's cool that at least they're keeping that up. And that's about it. And they also are talking in another post that they have on their site. So if you want to see a little bit more of the stuff that they're planning at until then, they're going to have after school activity next stage score. I'm not sure why that's going to be here, but okay. They want to add some master difficulty songs. They're talking about some of the new cards. Basically, any of the cards that they plan on adding, or have done the work for. I guess they'll continue to add them until the end of the service. They got a few events, a few more cards, so we'll definitely be able to see more cards. They got login bonuses for birthdays that are coming up, as well as like Valentine's, etc. And that'll be basically the end of the game. But so the interesting thing is, if it's going to be shut down basically April 1st, are they even going to bother with global? Because you're not going to have a whole lot of time to build up your collection, I guess. So are they going to bother, or it's like, collect as much as you can get in 2 months? And then once that shuts down, what game do they have? Link Live, Love Live? That's only in Japan, and it's more of an application bundled with a whole bunch of other things than just the game. The game is more of a side focus. So are they going to just have no mobile games? They're just done? Or are they killing us for something else? And if so, how long? Or just is this going to be the end of it? You know, they've definitely showed they have the capabilities. They have so much money, as I mentioned earlier in some posts. Love Live makes a lot of money. It was the eighth most grossing last year for all the anime franchises. You can afford to make a competent game. And you know, they can take good parts of All Stars, good parts of Squall Festival, and make an interesting game that people will pay and want to enjoy. And it looks like clearly Love Live is struggling to figure that out. So we'll have to see, but there was a lot of problems with Squall Festival 2. So it's kind of hard to see why, because in many ways and overall, for most fans, Squall Festival 2 was a step backwards. But anyways, what do you guys think of this? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Did you guys even bother playing Squall Festival 2? How does this news affect you? Do you even care? Did you see this coming? I kind of did, honestly. This game just it honestly isn't that interesting. I much rather go and play All Stars, and you know, once in a while I still do. But this game, it just killed a lot of my interest. There's just nothing that's really exciting about it. Yeah, for some people who like rhythm games, you can go play this game and tap with the rhythm mechanics. But there's like other games that kind of do it better. Like, wouldn't you rather play something like, I don't know, like Osu or something? You know. So this game was just really disappointing, and it was rushed. It had a lot of problems, a lot of missing features. In general, it's just a recipe for failure. And in the end, it wasn't really a surprise that not a lot of people care for it. And you know, they just recently added Wien and Tomari, but I don't know. It's kind of disappointing that this is what it is. I don't know. It's a little silly in the end. But you know, there's some other games. There's the Ohana games, and there's other stuff coming out. But I'm just wondering, what is Love Live gonna do? Maybe it's just time for them to just let some other company that knows what they're doing handle this better. I don't know, beyond like what they already do with Bushy Road, and whatever. Cause man, this just ain't it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you wanted to visit in these pages, I'll give you the link in the description below so you can go look at that yourselves. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hope to catch you guys in another video soon.